Have you ever looked at a swirling typhoon from space and wondered if it's actually possible to stop it, to somehow intervene and lessen its impact? I mean, with all our modern technology, the satellites, the supercomputers, the advanced weather models, could we really tame one of the most powerful and destructive forces of nature? It seems like something out of a science fiction movie, doesn't it? What if we could find a way to cool the ocean surface before a storm even starts to gather momentum? Could we disrupt its fuel source? Or maybe, just maybe, we could use giant curtains of bubbles rising from the ocean depths to disrupt its energy and weaken its structure. Can focused beams of lasers, precisely calibrated sound waves, or even coordinated fleets of drones working together in perfect harmony make a tangible difference in the intensity of these storms? And perhaps most importantly of all, is there a practical and meaningful way for ordinary people like you and me going about our daily lives to actively help prevent these storms from getting even worse in the future? Is there something we can do collectively to mitigate the risks? Stick around and keep watching, because I'll reveal the answer to that crucial question at the end of this video. But first, if you find yourself constantly fascinated by exploring the most mind-bending and cutting-edge science ideas, then please hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a big like. It really helps us to keep bringing you this kind of content. All right, let's dive right in and explore these wild ideas. First up on our list of potential typhoon stopping strategies, what if we could somehow cool the surface of the ocean water? Some forward-thinking researchers have suggested deploying massive underwater pumps, strategically positioned, to bring cold, nutrient-rich water from the deep ocean up to the warmer surface. In theory, this innovative approach could effectively weaken a developing typhoon by essentially robbing it of the warm water fuel source that it desperately needs in order to grow and intensify. But even if it works in theory, would it actually work fast enough in practice to make a real difference? And what about the potential unintended consequences and the overall impact on delicate marine ecosystems and sea life? Idea number 2 on our list of wild typhoon-stopping ideas: giant air bubble curtains. Imagine a continuous line of shimmering bubbles gracefully rising from strategically placed generators on the seafloor, effectively cooling the surrounding water and simultaneously breaking up the storm's powerful energy. It might sound like something straight out of a science fiction novel, but fascinating experiments conducted in Norway have already demonstrated that carefully controlled bubble plumes can indeed change water temperatures, at least in relatively small and localized areas. The big question, of course, is, could we ever realistically scale this technology up to a size that would be meaningful when dealing with a typhoon, which can span hundreds of miles? Third on our list, some scientists and engineers are seriously exploring the potential of using ultra-powerful lasers, focused with pinpoint accuracy or precisely tuned sound waves, carefully directed to disrupt the delicate structure of storm clouds before they have a chance to fully form and become dangerous. Could actively zapping a developing storm with concentrated beams of energy actually break it apart into smaller, less intense systems, or even subtly change its overall path and trajectory? We're still a long way away from being able to rigorously test this kind of technology in real-world conditions, but it's definitely one of the more far-out and sci-fi inspired ideas that are currently being explored. Number 4 on our list: swarms of highly coordinated drones. What if entire fleets of advanced unmanned drones could be strategically flown directly into a forming typhoon, releasing specifically designed particles into the storm's core to disrupt its growth patterns and weaken its overall intensity? It's undeniably a risky proposition, but the underlying drone technology is advancing at an incredibly rapid pace, maybe even faster than most of us realize. And finally, let's consider something that each and every one of us can actively do to help: planting more trees wherever and whenever we can. Trees play a vital role in helping to absorb harmful greenhouse gases from the atmosphere and stabilize local climate patterns, which in turn can significantly reduce the underlying conditions that contribute to making typhoons stronger and more destructive. remember the important question we posed earlier in this video. Can ordinary people, working together, truly make a tangible difference when it comes to addressing these massive environmental challenges? Absolutely. Every single tree that is planted represents a positive step forward toward creating a safer, healthier, and more sustainable planet for all of us. So, while we might not yet possess the technology to completely stop a typhoon in its tracks, these incredibly inventive and innovative ideas clearly demonstrate that human creativity and ingenuity truly knows no bounds. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for even more amazing and thought-provoking content, and never stop wondering about the incredible world around us. Don't miss out on future explorations and discoveries. Hit subscribe and ring the bell to stay updated with our new content. Your journey of wonder continues with every video. Stay connected and engaged on social media. Continue the conversation, follow us. Thank you for being a part of the Have You Ever Wondered community. Keep wondering, keep discovering. Until next time.